Today we are going to be making some pine infused vinegar that we can use for a non-toxic house cleaning product. So I went and collected these branches just off of a tree in my yard. So what we need to do is actually separate all of the needles from the twigs. Now, if you do end up with just like a little bit of the stick left over like that, that's okay. We just don't necessarily want this much of the stick in our infusion. And that's just because all of the constituents that we're looking to extract into this vinegar are found in our needles. If you also wanted to just collect ones off of the ground, you could do that as well. So when you're collecting your branches for your pine needles, I am also going to suggest don't do it right after it's rained. We don't want too much of a water content to actually be in our needles. So once your jar is full and you've just loosely packed in your needles, we're gonna add in some just plain white distilled vinegar. So because we are using vinegar as our menstruum or extraction medium, what could happen is the vinegar could start breaking down some of our lid. So we're going to just grab a piece of parchment, wax paper works too, and then put our lid over top. So now we are going to allow this to infuse for the next 2 to 4 weeks, depending on how strong of an infusion you're looking to make. You're gonna come back every day, every other day. You're just gonna give this a shake. Make sure that all of the vinegar is touching all of the surfaces of your pine needles. Now, if you happen to notice that our level went down, maybe our needles absorbed some of our vinegar, that's okay. Open the lid and then just add some more vinegar in to top it off. So once it's done infusing for your desired amount of time, you are just going to pour all of this through a fine mesh strainer, and we are just going to strain out the needles from the vinegar. When it's time to use this, you are going to dilute it 1-to-1 with water. I'm going to suggest using distilled, and then you have yourself some pine infused vinegar that you can use for cleaning.